tools serve as a complement to traditional education, enabling students to achieve language learning objectives that's beyond just mere survival. Gonzalez once said that that one deciding element of a classroom is the achievement that is attained through technology as an academic tool. In light of this conviction, we have decided to present to you the language learning platform, Memrise. Memrise is a very good morning to my respected lecturer, my dear colleagues, and everyone else present here today. Memrise is a language learning platform that utilizes audio, images, and fun creative activities to help you remember words and their meanings. The platform's gamified approach makes learning just that much more enjoyable. So one of the strategies employed by Memrise is spaced repetition. Spaced repetition is when you have to remember a word and you're expected to remember it in a span of time. So, for example, if you were to learn a new word, you'd be expected to recall it within a few seconds. After that, few minutes. After that, few hours. And then few days. And that, my friends, is exactly why you call it spaced repetition. So just imagine that you learn a new word, and you find a bit of a difficulty in it. So Memrise would prompt you to review that word over and over until it graduates from your short-term memory to your long-term memory. And remember, folks, your long-term memory is exactly that part of your brain that helps you to practically apply language in a real-life setting. So, some of the other strategies used by Memrise. The first one is mnemonics. So, mnemonics are visual aids that assist you in remembering or learning a new word. And even though it sounds a little fancy here, it's actually, if I put it in layman terms, it's called flashcards. And this is a term that I'm sure is very familiar to everyone present here. The next one is chunking. Now imagine you order a plate of steak and you're obviously not going to eat it all in one go, but you would cut it up and digest it bit by bit. The language learning is very similar. You cannot digest language all at once because your brain will not be able to recall. You need to cut it bit by bit and remember it slowly. So chunking does exactly that. It condenses information. It condenses information in a way that is manageable, or dare I say, digestible, and helps you to recall it. So for example, if you take the words cat, dog, and mouse, you can recall it in a collective term, which is animals.
Now let's see how this Memrise tool is working. So using URL, you can memrise.com, you can easily access to this tool. So once you access to this tool, you can see 10 languages like this. So you have to prefer one language that you like to learn. So the languages are Chinese, Dutch, German, Japanese, etc. After we select the preferred language, you will be redirected to a new page where you can select your skill level like beginner, elementary and intermediate. So you have to select your skill level, that is up to you. As the third step, we can log into the Memrise dashboard. You can go to this Memrise dashboard by using a social login like Facebook or Google. So containing our progress bar, which contains build vocabulary, practice listening and speaking. So the fourth step is select a scenarios tab and select a part that you are interested. So you can see this scenario step in the left side, and there are recommended parts like activities and basics. So you can select the scenario step in left side. As the fifth step, search for a video that you want to prepare for. Here you can see the video step in the left side. There are popular videos that you can watch, and also you can prepare for videos that you want to watch. Last, select the conversation tab and chat with MemBot to speaking like a human. So here in this step you can chat with AI bot called MemBot, and also you can take the real experience like talking to a human.
Imagine learning vocabulary as if you're on a thrilling quest. Memrise actually takes you on a journey of discovery and turns the usual mundane tasks of vocabulary building into a very exciting and rewarding adventure. But how does Memrise prioritize vocabulary learning? Let's explore some of its key features. Number 1, spaced repetition. As we have explored this app and spoke about this earlier, this is no ordinary flashcard app. It uses sophisticated algorithms to personalize your learning experience, and it also reviews keywords so that it will stick in your memory for the long term. Number 2, gamification. Learning doesn't have to be like a chore, so Memrise turns vocabulary acquisition into a game, completing it with points, badges and leaderboards. So every conquered word is a victory. So every time you complete an activity, it's a step closer to mastering the language. Number 3, contextual learning. Forget about memorizing isolated words, singular words. Memrise actually puts vocabulary words into phrases and sentences so that you can understand it better, and also helps you to apply it in the real world. It's like you're immersing yourself where words come alive and where it connects you to the language in a very meaningful way. Coming to the last key feature given here, audio-visual integration. Pictures are worth 1,000 words and sounds even more. So Memrise puts images, sounds and text for richer, more immersive learning. Think of an illustration where a word is pronounced and you listen to it and you put that particular word in a sentence. This technique actually helps with your to strengthen your memory and association, and also helps vocabulary learning to be more effective and engaging. Let's move on to the second part. Why is vocabulary important to English language learners, and how does it benefit the 4 skills? Imagine a world where understanding comes with ease, where expressing yourself becomes a joy and communication flows so smoothly in any situation. This world is actually within your reach, and the key to unlocking this world lies in vocabulary. So building a strong vocabulary not only helps with your language skills, but it also helps you navigate the world with greater understanding and confidence. So let's dive into the transformative power of vocabulary. Number 1, comprehension. Say that you're reading a captivating novel or you're listening to a lecture and you're grasping all these details with ease. It's because you're having a strong vocabulary, and vocabulary can just do that. You can come across complex text, grasp every detail, and also unlock the richness in what's presented. Number 2, boosting reading fluency. Reading is a pleasure, especially when you're recognizing words instinctively. A strong vocabulary actually helps you devour books at a faster pace, and also helps you get into wider genres and helps you gain deeper insights from diverse perspectives. Number 3, listening. Say that you're listening to a fast-paced lecture without missing a beat. It's actually because you're having a diverse vocabulary, and having a diverse vocabulary helps you to recognize words readily, even in a challenging situation. Coming on to the last point, communication. Think of a time where you communicate effortlessly, whether you're in a very formal or casual conversation. Having a strong vocabulary actually helps you to navigate your conversation with more confidence and understanding, whether you're in a professional or social conversation. So, as we can tell, vocabulary is a cornerstone to fluency, and it also unlocks the world of possibilities. So remember, the journey to vocabulary mastery is a continuous adventure. Embrace the challenge, explore new words with curiosity, and embark on a path of confident and fluent communication.
So I'm going to talk about the evidence that we all explored as a group regarding this Memrise app. So this Memrise app is designed to learn a language easily and faster. So and also there are 20 languages in this Memrise app, and also like getting started with this app is very simple. So let me show you a video where we all explored this app as a group.
And here you go.
So this is how speaking skills are facilitated. Just imagine that you go to a restaurant and you don't know how to speak that language that particular person is talking. So what you have to do is just stick with this Memrise app and start a conversation with this AI tutor. So it helps you to develop your conversation. So that's how these speaking skills are facilitated. About your weekly learning plan, just see if you want to build up your vocabulary skills, all you need to do is just you have to they will give 35 words per week. Also if you want to practice your listening skills, they will give 5 videos per week, so where you can listen to native speakers and their conversations. And also if you want to learn listening skills and also develop listening skills, what you have to do is you will get 5 conversations per week. All you need to do is to spare just 15 minutes per week in order to build up those skills. So you also can track your weekly progress and your achievements.
What's your name?
So this is how you can learn new expressions, phrases using this Memrise app. So you can learn a language like French. If you don't know French, you can type
What's your name?
their conversations.
My name's Maria.
Yeah, that's how it works. So that's what we all explored as a group.
We apologize for the
And
technical
here you go.
difficulties.
So, as we have been diving into the Memrise, an incredible platform where you can learn English is a user-friendly interface and interactive technique. So, just like a coin has two sides, Memrise has two sides too, which are strengths and weaknesses. So, now let's dig into what are the strengths and weaknesses of Memrise. First, let's look into the strength of Memrise. The first strength is it is a great content for the beginners. Memrise is a great platform where you can start your English learning adventure. You will be given new vocabulary and very useful phrases that you can use in your general day-to-day life. And also, Memrise is fun and engaging. We all know we love to learn things with fun. So Memrise is a great platform where it will transform the mundane task of learning into an engaging and entertaining manner. So consequently, the learners will obviously return to platform Memrise to learn things with fun and engaging. The next strength is its customizable learning. So Memrise is a platform where you can customize your learning preference. So you can choose topic and areas of interest that where you want to focus on a lot. And last but not least, Memrise strength is speed repetition system. So this is a technique where you will be given intervals within breaks, and it will make you remember all the vocabulary that has been provided by Memrise regularly. So you will not forget what you have learned at the beginning. So we have been learning what are the strengths of Memrise. So let's take a moment to look at where Memrise can do better. So one of the weaknesses of Memrise is its limited grammar explanation. Since Memrise focus only on vocabulary, there is less part where they focus on grammar explanation, which is very essential for you to learn English. So if Memrise add more grammar explanation, the users can get to know about the grammar explanations as well. The next one is it's only vocabulary focus. Since it is a beginner-friendly platform, they only focus on vocabulary, but it's not important much than the skills that a learner has to learn, which are precisely reading, speaking, listening, and writing. Another weakness of Memrise is its repetitive exercises. The users have told recently that the exercises and the activities that have been provided by Memrise have been repetitive over the time. So this will lead into a less engagement and interest to the Memrise. And lastly, there is not much writing and speaking structures. Practice. So we know when we want to learn English, we are looking into a place where we can practice ourselves. So we can use it in our real life situation. But Memrise has fallen short in providing the speaking and writing practices for the users. So in conclusion, we can come to that Memrise is a place where you can start your English language journey. So this is time for you to ask any questions. If you have any question, you may ask. Okay, to conclude our presentation, we hope we were competent enough to bring you to Memrise and click on Memrise and start your English language journey. Thank you.